100 bands, sitting back running paper through my hands. New money ink bleeding through the pants. Ain't even sure my jeans the same color,
Everything the NBA needs to do to fix their product, alright? Game 7 of the NBA Finals is tomorrow and shit. So I was like, I gotta get this out before the finals is over with so that the NBA is still relevant. Cause like niggas was talking about this. And if you're watching on YouTube, bro, hit that top link in the description to join the Twitch, join the family. The first reason, we're gonna get started with the on the court reasons, the actual basketball reasons. Everybody plays the exact same. The biggest issue as far as on the court product goes is that every team plays the same. They space out and jack up threes, and whoever hits the most threes win. The game is literally way too fucking fast. Like, these basketball games have turned into a 3-point contest. Like, imagine when you're at LA Fitness, you know that first game, that second game, it's a tough game, competitive game. But those games towards the end of the runs where nobody's really playing defense for real, nobody's really doing anything on offense, niggas just get a rebound, throw an outlet pass, and then just shoot a dumbass three, and niggas just take turns doing that until somebody wins. That's kind of how it feels watching an NBA game like nowadays. Analytical basketball is not fun to watch when everybody is doing it. It feels like no team has an identity like they used to. Like, and I said, the grit and grind Grizzlies, they were about slow. They were slow. You know what I'm saying? They didn't score a lot of points, but you didn't score a lot of points either, nigga. The 7 seconds or less Suns, like, even with a team that was moving hella fast, like, that was their identity because niggas weren't doing that back then. 2016 Warriors, the level of ball movement, off-ball movement that they had going on, niggas wasn't doing that. It kind of feels like we don't have any, like, there isn't a team in the NBA that just has an identity. Like, oh, this is what this team does. There are no real rivalries, bro. There is no real rivalry going on in the NBA right now. And if there is, and I just don't know ball. Everyone wants to be best friends in a competitive setting, which makes it so stale. And because of this, more like, bro, why the fuck are we still bringing up Trae Young and Madison Square Garden in Big 2025? That shit was 4 years ago. Now, was it was D1 hate? It was D1 hate, facts. It was D1 hate, but that was hate from 4 years ago. Why are we still trying to act like this shit happens now, bro? I don't like this whole everybody wants to be best friends. That shit lame as hell to me because when I play basketball, when I'm at LA Fitness, we talking shit to each other. Talking shit makes the game mean more. It makes everybody try even harder. You know what I'm saying? And it's like back when niggas was really talking shit, like when you even look back, like the Grizzlies and the Warriors, that playoff series, even when, bro, all the way up until Ja Morant got hurt, that series was so peak. Why? Because niggas was talking shit beforehand. And Ja Morant literally knocked them out the playoffs the year before. Like, that would have been some real shit, but then niggas turned it into a, is Gary Payton a dirty player? Is Dylan Brooks a dirty player? Niggas was just being bitches. Like, the league demonizes players for trash talking and getting into small skirmishes when that's what the game needs. Ja Morant, for example, Dylan Brooks, for example, Draymond Green, for example. Due to a lack of true animosity, there's no added drama, which then prompts the media to try to create drama, which becomes cringe as fuck. This is how, shit like this is why every time the Hawks play the Knicks, some weird cringe bag commentator gonna ask Trae Young, how did you feel about the energy in Madison Square Garden? It seems like you're still the villain in the Big Apple. Bitch, shut up, that was 4 years ago. Bring that competitive fire. But this next example is gonna literally back up exactly what I've been saying. The Celtics versus the Heat then and now. The Celtics and the Heat are two franchises that have faced around in the playoffs a lot in the past. I know I'm stuttering. I'm a little slow. I'm sorry. One where Braun was in Miami and another with Tatum and Brown in Boston. But which one do you remember more? When you think of the Celtics versus the Heat, do you think of Jason Tatum and Jimmy Butler, or do you think of LeBron James and Kevin Garnett? Yes, you were thinking about Braun and Kevin Garnett. Why? Because they made it known that they hated each other. That negativity is so good for the fucking NBA. It's not even funny, bro. You know how different, like, literally think about it. Think about it. This is why the next chapter is as fire as it is. Niggas fuck with the next chapter so much because they talk shit. Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley had a fucking press conference, face-to-face interview like they was about to hop in a fucking UFC cage and fight for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship before their 1v1. Now, even though Michael Beasley was saying some freaky ass shit, when everybody saw that interview, it was like, oh shit, this game is gonna start. Like, really think about it. When you're running, when you're at LA Fitness and you're going through the runs and two niggas start talking shit, what do? You give him the ball, you let him go ISO, and you stand in the back and you go, yeah. It's like they're afraid to do shit like that in the NBA because that's not professional. Man, shut the fuck up. You're playing basketball, nigga. The new era of the Heat and Celtics have met in the playoffs 4 out of the last 5 years. 3 of those times they played each other was in the Eastern Conference Finals. Both teams have won 2 series. So they played in the playoffs 4 times and the series is 2-2. But there was never a sense of animosity or heightened competitiveness between Tatum and Butler. And that's why you don't talk about it the way you do, bruh. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Bro, I'm putting my heart in this shit, bro. You're just an idiot, so you don't get it, bruh. The death of rivalries, in my opinion, has to do with how nasty ring culture has become, where a game has no meaning if there are no championship stakes behind it. And nah, this is dead ass though. This is real shit. Like, ring culture has definitely ruined rivalries. Because imagine a rivalry between two teams that like aren't championship contenders. The niggas on First Take gonna be like, well, who really gives a fuck about this game? It's not like you're about to win a championship. It's not like you're about to win a championship. Can you do it in the players? Can you do it in the players? Like, bro, that shit is so annoying, bro. Like, next thing that is wrong with the NBA, there are horrible commentators. I wish I could press X and just shut these niggas up like I can in 2K, bro. We have commentators nowadays who are more focused on pushing bullshit narratives than talking about the game. They got rid of Mark Jackson. Now, Mark Jackson wasn't the fucking best when it came to playing, like, talking about the game. But Mark Jackson was one of those, like, comedic relief guys. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga said on live TV he would crack Savannah. That shit was crazy. Like, bro, what? The commentator's job is to bring energy and a new sense of life to the game from the viewer's perspective. Make the players seem larger than life. They do this so well in soccer, but in the NBA, all they do is shit on our players and talk shit about shit that just doesn't matter. Imagine if the NBA did this for Bron or Curry. This is a link that I'm about to click so you can see. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how the commentator talks about Ronaldo before the game even starts.
Wreathed in red, restored to this great gallery of the game, a walking work of art. Vintage, beyond valuation, beyond forgery or imitation. 18 years since that trembling teenager of touch and tease first tiptoed onto this storied stage. Now in his immaculate maturity, CR7 reunited.
Yes, was it Glaze? It was Glaze. But nigga, that's literally your job. Your job is to glaze. As a commentator, your job is to glaze. But when we have fucking LeBron playing, they talking about some, yeah, I just don't think LeBron has what it takes to be better than Jordan. Why the fuck would you say that? Glaze the nigga. You don't even have to say he's the GOAT. Now, the media. This is honestly the biggest thing setting the NBA up for failure. They prioritize narratives over the actual sport. The guys speaking on a lot of these platforms don't even watch half the teams they get paid to talk about. I'll never forget the day I came to this realization was when the Hawks made the playoffs for the first time in a very long time. And they were playing the Knicks. And I sat down because I was so excited. Because since I'm a Hawks fan, these niggas ain't never talked about, these niggas, I've never heard them talk about my team ever. So I woke up early to watch that First Take segment between Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith. And it was so obvious watching them niggas give the preview of the Hawks and Knicks series that neither one of these niggas had watched the Hawks all season. Like, I ain't never looked at First Take or really any of these big talking heads on these sports media shows. I ain't never looked at any of them the same since that day. They never talk about small market teams. This is something I basically just said. A team like the Pelicans aren't getting brought up unless Zion ate somebody. Dead ass. These niggas do not talk about small market teams. They don't talk about the league at all. They're too concerned with narratives instead of talking about the game. Why is it that if I watch NFL talking shows, you see this nigga Dan Orlovsky get on his iPad And he's literally explaining route concepts. And then I go on First Take and niggas talking about whether or not Kyrie Irving put the milk before the cereal this morning. I seen a nigga say literally earlier this morning, if the Pacers win the finals, does this make Tyrese Halliburton the worst, best player on a championship team? The nigga didn't even win yet, and you're already trying to create a fucking... You're already trying to create a goddamn... Like, y'all niggas are creating narratives. How do you expect people to want to watch your goddamn sport, bro? All-Star break has become so unbearable now. It's actually annoying. Because I remember when I was a kid, this is what I fucking looked up to. This is when I looked up to. Like, and it's like every year it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, bro. They done made all these games that niggas don't even know the rules of. The fucking players on the court don't even know the rules of the games neither. And then niggas, bro, Ja Morant and LeBron never being in a dunk contest is literally killing the aura so bad. And then that's how we ended up with randoms like Andre Jackson Jr. in the dunk contest. Now, I watched the dunk contest last year for Stephon Castle, and he did good. He did his thing, but Andre Jackson Jr., my nigga, who even green-lighted that? Like, dead ass. I didn't even know this dude was in the NBA, let alone had a dunk package. Could you imagine a dunk contest with Derrick Jones Jr., Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Mac McClung? Imagine a dunk contest with them niggas in it. Imagine that. And then also, it's time for new commentators. They've seen so much legendary shit. It's like when they don't even try to appreciate the dunks that are happening nowadays. And I understand it, but that's also why they have to go. Like, they have to go. Replace them with some new niggas. Replace them with some fresh niggas that's actually gonna be excited. Even if it's a little bit glazed, because let's keep it a buck. Them niggas were glazing back then. Like, why do niggas is too afraid to glaze? Like, bro, it is literally your job to glaze. Okay, now let's get to the presentation. And this is specifically about the playoffs. The fact that we are in the NBA playoffs, and some games you wouldn't be able to tell based on the atmosphere alone is sad. I'm talking not really any real graphics. Graphics is hidden. Bro, and this is the biggest, wear the fucking shirt. I'm gonna grab you by your thin ass neck, bitch. Wear the fucking shirt. I don't care what fit you had on. I don't care if you want to show your fit off, bitch. And listen, the thing about the shirts, it's these teams that have been good for a minute that be doing that bullshit where they don't wear the shirts. For example, the Nuggets, them niggas don't wear the shirts. That shit makes me so fucking mad. The Nuggets don't wear the shirts. The Bucks don't wear the shirts. The Bucks don't wear the shirts no more. They stopped doing that shit because they think they good and shit now. The Clippers don't wear the shirts. Nigga, they don't wear the shirts at the Lakers games either. They don't wear the shirts no more. Now, with the Thunder and the Pacers, please, bro, don't ever change. The shit that I'm seeing at y'all's games with y'all wearing all y'all's shirts, bro, that shit is beautiful. That shit, as a crowd, y'all got max aura. Y'all got max aura. The Warriors also don't wear the shirts no more. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll give the Warriors a pass because it's not their fault. It is not Golden State's fault. Because they moved to San Francisco. They're not at Oracle no more. Because the Warriors literally was like the #1 seed for damn near 4 years in a row. 4 or 5 years in a row. And niggas was wearing the shirts. Niggas was wearing the shirts every game. So the fact that... because you want to know why? In Oracle, those was real. In Oracle, those was real fans. They in San Fran now with the rich niggas. They don't want to put that fucking shirt on. They over there discussing $1 million deals. I can't stand that shit, bro. Wear the fucking shirt. Please. You are selling the aura. Wear the shirt. Now, make playoff tickets cheaper. I'm tired of seeing rich people who don't care about the game. Give the real fans a chance to watch. This is facts, I just said this. We need more watch parties happening outside the stadium during games. The Raptors did this all the time. Y'all remember anytime the Raptors would go on a run in the playoffs, and then the crowd would, and then the camera would pan to what's going on outside the arena, and it's just this big crowd of niggas just chanting, just having fun, just having a blast, bro. That is playoff basketball. That is aura. That's atmosphere. That's something that makes you excited. Like, that's something that makes the game feel like it means more. You feel me? Not being able to tell off the atmosphere that you're watching a playoff game is killing the aura of what's supposed to be the most competitive form of the sport. Because the playoffs is win or go home. So why does it feel like I'm watching, why is it that watching game 4 feels like I'm watching NBA Wednesday, nigga? This shit's supposed to feel special. And last but not least, the NBA Finals. First off, the fucking court. Why did they get rid of the Finals logo? Why did they get rid of the big ass trophy? There is no reason that the in-season tournament court should look better than the NBA Finals court. Literally no reason. You niggas had all types of colors. You niggas gave these niggas you gave them their own uniform concepts for the in-season tournament. And then we don't do shit for the finals? That's crazy. So obviously bring back the NBA trophy and bring back the NBA Finals. Now the last thing, personally, this is me. This is just me. This is my opinion. I feel like the teams in the finals should get custom uniforms for being in the finals. I feel like that would be tough. I think like imagine like something, like some type of gold touch, like a golden touch, like you change the uniform black and gold, or you make the lettering gold. You know what I'm saying? Like something to really like make it feel like this is a championship game. And then also bring back earned jerseys, but with this. So the teams that made the finals, they get to wear it the next year. And imagine if you made another uniform for the champions. And this is a money move as well, because think about it, bro. This is the first time the Pacers have made the finals in a long ass time. This is the first time the Thunder have made the finals in a long ass time. With as much parity going on in the league right now, bro, you really don't know the next time these niggas are gonna be back in the finals. So imagine if there were jerseys being sold. Imagine the Pacers don't make the finals again for another 30 years. That antique finals jersey would be so tough to have. Like, really think about that, bro. Really think about that, bro. If the NBA did all of these things, their product would be 10 million times better. So that's enough of me talking about what's wrong with the weak ass NBA and how it can be better. Thank y'all for tuning into my thesis.